Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have postponed the public launch of their Archewell charity due to a heartbreaking reason. The former Duke and Duchess of Sussex originally planned to launch their non-profit project in the spring but have paused their work to respond to the coronavirus pandemic and the Black Lives Matter protests. The charity's name was formally registered in the United States. However, the couple will now reportedly pause public announcements for the foreseeable future. This includes no official Archewell projects being released until next year. Sources told The Telegraph that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are responding to current affairs by redirecting their efforts towards the Black Lives Matter movement and the impacts of the coronavirus pandemic. The Black Lives Matter movement has been protesting systemic racism reignited recently by the death of George Floyd, who was killed by a police officer in Minneapolis. Meghan Markle spoke of Mr. Floyd's death in an address to the graduation class of her former high school. A source told The Telegraph that Archewell is now unlikely to be launched this year as the public unveiling is not on the cards until 2021. The Sussexes' charity was intended as a hub for their charitable activities and as a replacement of their former Sussex Royal Foundation. The source continued to say that the couple would carry on their same focus on issues including gender equality, young people and mental health. They also added that the Duke and Duchess had to adapt to the change in current affairs seen this year. The source said, "What's absolutely clear is that they want to get it right and there's no point in rushing. They are settling into a new life, a new era. This is about getting it right and making sure they are able to make the difference they want to make." Since filing a trademark application in March for the charity, the couple appointed Catherine St. Laurent as the executive director and the Sussexes' chief of staff. Ms. St. Laurent spent a decade working for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Since moving to LA towards the start of the pandemic, the couple have made several camera appearances to support charities. For the last 2 weeks, the Duke and Duchess have been conducting private conversations with organizations and campaigners who relate to the Black Lives Matter movement. U.S. sources told The Telegraph, it would be surprising if they hadn't responded to current events. They added, they are always going to want to respond to the issues of the day that are meaningful to them and where they think they can make a difference. Last week, during the Duchess' address to her former high school, she listed the names of black women and men who have been killed by police in the U.S. and said their lives mattered. In the address she said, "I wasn't sure what I could say to you. I wanted to say the right thing and I was really nervous that it would get picked apart. And I realized the only wrong thing to say is to say nothing."